Look, this government won't save Nigerians from poverty in case you are expecting anything from them. And the next one too will not save Nigeria from poverty. Except we, the normal people, the citizen, rise above the political noise. We need to start demanding better. We need to rise above this political noise and start demanding real change.
Welcome to Nexus TV, your home for authentic information from the world of sports. Enjoy unmatched entertainment, education, and information only on Nexus TV, your home for multi-purpose content. Subscribe now and stay informed. This is Nexus TV.
Hello everybody, welcome to Nexus TV. Welcome to a brand new video. My name is Solomon and today we are here to have a very deep conversation, and I'm here to tell you nothing but the fact. I'm here to tell you that this particular government will not be able to save Nigeria from poverty, and I will tell you everything and why I said that. So make sure you watch this video today and so that I can get the whole detail of the conversation as we begin. I tell you from the beginning of this video that the government cannot and will not be able to save Nigeria from poverty. I mean, the Bola Ahmed Tinubu government will not be able to save Nigeria from poverty. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2014 said that the consistent attack of Boko Haram on Nigeria was a concrete proof that Nigeria has no government. The statement of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2014 is coming back to bite him right now. And I will tell you why I said that. Remember I said from the beginning of this video that the current administration will not be able to save Nigeria from poverty. Do you remember the promise of APC government when they were coming to power? They promised that they will save Nigeria from poverty. But now what has happened? The fuel price has jumped from 160 to over 1,000 naira. If you are buying from black market, the fuel price is over 1,000 naira right now. This same price of 160 naira was heavily criticized when President Ebele Jonathan was in power by these same people. Not only do they promise to take Nigeria from poverty, they also promise to solve our security problems. Can we now say that we have no government now that President Ahmed Bola Tinubu is in office, now that APC is ruling? These people promise to take poverty out of Nigeria, take insecurity out of Nigeria. But only have we seen the increase in kidnapping, the increase in banditry, the increase in herdsmen killing people in their villages, the increase in Boko Haram attack, the increase of poverty in Nigeria. In 2014, Ahmed Bola Tinubu and the APC told Nigerians that PDP government has failed. These people promised a common sense revolution and an end to corruption, taking Nigeria out of poverty and also ending the insecurity. Have you not seen herdsmen taking out villagers from their own village? Have you not seen Boko Haram continuous attack? This was his statement, that the consistent attack of Boko Haram is an evidence that Nigeria has no government. Okay, let's fast forward to today. What has really changed? Nigeria's GDP per capita has significantly dropped since 2015. The naira has weakened from 160 per dollar to over 1,400 naira per dollar. Have we changed anything, or we just changed the faces in government? Statistics shows that over 133 million Nigerians are now multidimensionally poor, which means that they cannot provide for themselves, they can't pay for their school fees, they can't buy their basic amenities, they can't afford basic amenities like power, they can no longer afford 3 square meals per day. Talking about power, this same government also promised that power will be available for all Nigerians when they were taking office. But now, we are still suffering lack of power in Nigeria. Today, kidnapping and insecurity are still part of Nigerians' daily life. Where exactly is the promised revolution? The common sense revolution that was promised in 2014. Where is it? Okay, now, here is the playbook of the Nigerian politicians that all of you, almost all Nigerians, even the most elite, always fall into. Most of these Nigerian politicians don't criticize the government because it's bad. They criticize it because they want access to power. That is why they criticize. And once they have access to this power they are criticizing, to this same government they are criticizing, they repeat the same thing they condemn. The same thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing is what every politician in government is going to be doing. Obi is not even different. Wait till Peter Obi, that we all are supporting, get to power. Let's see if he is going to fight the system or he is only making noise to get access to this power that he is criticizing. APC criticized PDP for fuel subsidy. Now they remove it without plan and the masses are suffering it. Are you now connecting the dots? Are you seeing how politicians play their game? They criticize any ruling party just to get access to that power. Now look, the problem of Nigeria's politics is not the politician, it's not the ruling party, it's not anything else other than the system. It's neither APC nor PDP. It is the system, a political system they both protect. Look, both of them jump parties, they switch enemies, and the poor remain poor. You are the one they are using. Now you will ask, why is he doing this video? Why is he talking to us this way? Why is he this passionate about this whole thing happening? Here is the game. Stop believing their lies. They will tell you that your vote will count. Do not believe that. They will tell you that they will provide security for you. They will take you out of poverty. Job creation will be there. Do not believe any of them. Change your belief from, I believe what he's saying the right thing, I believe in his manifesto, into, I believe he can do it because he has done it. If you've not seen them doing anything great, do not believe them. And even when you see them doing something great, watch their step. Because some of them that are governors are aspiring to become senators. They are aspiring to become president. So when they do something good as senators, you see them aspiring for higher position. That is what they are doing. So if you see most of those things, do not 100% fall into the trap of this politician. They are not telling you the truth. Whatever they do, if they are blaming the opposition, they are doing so because they want to assume that office. They want power. So they are not doing that to favor you. They are not doing that to favor any citizen of this country. So what they are doing is simply lie to them, tell them what they want to hear, and they will vote for you. And when they vote for you, you are in power. Remember, there is no propaganda that lives without public opinion, without public opinion being first captured. Look, you have to believe this. Your vote cannot take these people out of office. So when voting education or vote education is coming, be wise and listen to the one you can consume and leave the one you cannot consume out of it. Because for sure, your vote cannot take these people out of office. It is an agreement between all of them. And you remember in the campaign of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he was saying that this is his turn. And you know the song of Wike, he said, agreement is an agreement. So it means these people have an agreement within themselves. So there is no amount of talk you are going to do, no amount of vote education you are going to do, no amount of turnout of vote you are going to be having that is taking people who are going to be in office out of office. They will always be there, regardless of whatever you think or believe. That's why they keep the poor poor, they keep the ignorant ignorant, and they keep those that understand their secret behind the bar. You must stop falling for the sweet campaign words, or the sweet campaign promises. Stop believing them. They are not to help you. They are not real. They are just there to win your emotion, just to direct, to pilot public opinion about them. Look, this is one thing that most Nigerians will not do. You must decide to ask hard questions. Demand better governance. And if your government is not doing well, call them out. Instead of all this tribal bias, tribal nonsense that we all believe. Stop believing in all of this tribalism. He is from the north. He is from south. We need to do our zoning well. We need to do this one well. All of those things are not going to change anything in governance. Tribalism will not change anything in governance. Religion will not change anything in governance. In fact, EFCC chairman is a pastor. And the two presidents are Muslim. Does that change anything? Does that change the reality of Nigeria? Does that change the fact that Nigeria is swimming in corruption right now? Does that change the fact that the nation development is slow? It doesn't change anything. So they will raise the poor to fight against themselves, and they will be switching their enemies. You are going to be the collateral damage. You will be used as the collateral damage. So do not fall for this trap, my friend. Look, this government won't save Nigerians from poverty in case you are expecting anything from them. And the next one too will not save Nigeria from poverty. Except we, the normal people, the citizen, rise above the political noise. We need to start demanding better. We need to rise above this political noise and start demanding real change. We need to start asking the right question, demand better, and stop all these recycling promises. Stop these recycling promises and start demanding better. Only then will Nigeria become a better country. If you find this conversation very, very informative and helpful and educative and inspiring, please make sure you smash the subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is going to save Nigeria from poverty? Or you think that the next government is going to save Nigeria from poverty? What is your thought on this conversation? Let me know in the comment section below. But as for me, do not believe their word. Don't die their death. And make sure you ask the right question and rise above this political noise. Until then, Nigeria will still remain the jungle that is being referred to by outsiders. I'll see you in the next video. My name is Solomon. Bye for now.
Welcome to Nexus TV, your home for authentic information from the world of sports. Enjoy unmatched entertainment, education, and information only on Nexus TV, your home for multi-purpose content. Subscribe now and stay informed. This is Nexus TV.